Hi everyone, thank you for watching the video. Today I'm gonna talk about the first person singular subject pronouns used in Japanese anime, manga, and video games and light novels. But I'm not a linguist, so these contents are just my personal impressions. As far as I know, there's only one first person singular pronoun in English, which is I. In contrast, Japanese has several tens of first-person pronouns as far as I know. It's pretty crazy. These pronouns can be used to some extent based on the character's gender, age, status, and background. The ones shown in green are commonly used regardless of gender. Blue indicates pronouns mainly used by males, and red indicates expressions mainly used by females. However, some of these are rarely used in reality in the present day of Japan. So, today, I will introduce the pronouns commonly used by male characters both in anime and in reality. These are the three most common pronouns used by men. In order from top to bottom, they are pronounced as watashi, ore, boku in Japanese. Stupidly, the Japanese language has three different character sets, namely kanji, hiragana, and katakana, to express the same word. Since the sound is exactly the same for all characters, the difference doesn't matter when watching anime. However, when reading books, especially novels, you may need to be conscious of this difference. I won't go into detail this time as it goes beyond the scope of the video. By the way, in my perception, kanji gives a manly impression, hiragana gives a feminine impression, and katakana gives an awkward impression. It's difficult to explain this feeling, but it's me. It's my English. Probably you may feel that my pronunciation, intonation, and word choice are awkward. This is the sense of watashi with katakana letters. Here is the basic image for watashi, ore, and boku. Watashi has a polite and formal image. Boku has a youthful or childish image, and ore has a strong and masculine image. However, the differences between these words are not so much, and in reality, they overlap quite a bit like this. Or, these three words can also be classified along this evaluation axis. Based on this, I'd like to share the images I have for each one. This is the unique image associated with watashi. From the core image of being polite and formal, men who use this word look gentle and noble. At the same time, such a character may also give the impression of being cold, distant, and occasionally merciless. Ore has a masculine core image and also gave the impression of being friendly and energetic. On the other hand, it can also give an impression of rudeness, lack of education, and even violence. Lastly, let me talk about boku. This word expresses the youthfulness and immaturity of a character, but occasionally it can also convey innocence and the resulting cruelty. Furthermore, when used by adult males, it can also convey a sense of weakness, good upbringing, or even a nerdy impression like him and him. This is just about appearance and is unrelated to their actual strength. Now, Let's learn by Mr. Frieza from Dragon Ball how to use these words in practice. As you know, Mr. Frieza is a planetary conqueror with great power. Not only is he strong, but he's also very polite because of the confidence that comes from his power. Naturally, he uses the first-person pronoun watashi. In the story, he struggled in his battle against Vegeta and transformed into his second form. With overwhelming power and aggressiveness, he then uses the pronoun ore. After that, in order to defeat the more powerful enemy Piccolo, he transforms into his third form. As he gets even more power, he regains his composure and calmness and once again uses the pronoun watashi. And then, in order to kill Gohan, Vegeta, and the others, he transforms into his final form. At this point, he uses the pronoun boku. This reflects both his weak appearance and his inherent cruelty. In the battle with Super Saiyan Goku, he finds himself at a disadvantage and loses his composure and eventually uses the pronoun ore. This shows his aggression and cruelty or his true nature. Finally, let's take a look at the contrast between ore and boku from my favorite anime, Psychopath. These guys, despite their very similar nature throughout the storyline, Makishima and Kogami are consistently contrasted as faithful rivals. To distinguish their characters more clearly, the writer employed the use of different first-person pronouns, namely ore and boku. In the story, Makishima is shown as a very intelligent and elegant guy, but he is a psychopath though. In contrast, Kogami's aggressive behavior and appearance are emphasized in the work. This can be considered as one of the best examples of the skillful use of pronouns in Japanese anime, I think. Okay guys, how was the video? Japanese is really crazy, isn't it? I hope it was helpful for your understanding of Japanese pronouns. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel. If there are any requests, I'd like to make a female version or a version of minor pronouns. Thank you and goodbye.